Where are you guys at?
And I thought before the district was run down.
Well, they made that one easy for me. Weird. Just gotta take them out while we can, right? Yeah, none of that, please. We've got a key over here. It's gotta be important. Nope, can't carry any more explosive bolts. Unbreakable door. Challenge accepted. Honestly, I feel like I should be able to throw a grenade at that, and that'd be that. Can I pick you up? Nope. That's not an important painting. You only pick up important paintings. Because Daud's an art snob. Where's the trap? There it is. Gotcha. Is there another trap? Oh, really?
The portrait of the air is pristine. I wish you could have seen the brilliant colors. The brushwork is magnificent. Our Lady is a genius. Timsh's portrait, only the beginning. A vague mesmerism. But with Emily, Delilah will extinguish the girl's spirit and inhabit her completely. Own her skin and bones. Make her pretty teeth smile.
What will happen if Emily doesn't become Empress? Half the city thinks that she's dead.
Emily Caldwin will take the throne, don't worry. Delilah is certain. She sees things in the void you and I do not.
Why didn't she just paint the Lord Regent? He's already running the Empire.
She has her reasons. Delilah was raised in Dunwall Tower, don't forget. And besides, the Lord Regent doesn't have a chance. Without the Boyle sisters behind him paying the army, he's a walking corpse.
Well, thank you for this very convenient... Ah, crap. I'm mixing up my hotkeys from Dishonored 2, and it's becoming a problem. Oh, they're gone. Alright. Thank you. Well, now where'd they go off to? Sure, I still need to track them down. Is it safe? Looks like it. This place is a mess. Whoa!
I need to...
Crap.
She finished painting the air. It's flawless. She's begun the final phase.
Then she's in the void already.
Yes, it won't be long now. All of our patience and work will be rewarded. But what happened to Melina? Is she...
Don't worry. She made them pay first.
And they're gone. Oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. Hi. Nope. Nope. Okay, wasn't expecting you to come right here. Last people just disappeared altogether. Got you. Hey, rude. Ah. Where you going? I've never seen that one before. Oh, hi. Surprise new person. Hey. Cut that out. Very rude. Thank you. And thank you. I've ordered the lantern be placed in my studio in the West Wing. Use it to enter the building. You enter the painting only if your situation is dire. I will be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disrupted. Or no, it's disturbed. I trust you can handle Daud, should he materialize. Delilah. Why do you think that? Why would you think that they'd be able to handle Daud? That didn't work out at all. Not even a little bit. Maybe I think he's just lying. I think she's just lying when she says she thinks they can handle me, based on everything that's happened so far. There we go. She's seen fit to bother meddling with my affairs directly in the past, so she clearly thinks that I'm not someone to be written off for the lackeys. That was definitely startling when they just teleported directly in front of me. Potions give you more health. Sure. There's a rune. Oh. Did I need the same key for these? Woo! Mines I can't use. Or can't pick up right now anyway. There we go. One more for the collection. We found every rune now. There's one bone charm waiting. Other than that, I think we just go into painting, apparently. She apparently does painting magic, where she makes paintings of people and then maybe controls them or influences them, and going into the painting implies that maybe we can actually enter a painting physically, like a portal. Like in Dark Souls, really.
Please, no. Don't make me eat anymore. I can't. Brother Marcus, I denounce the Abbey. Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands, roving feet, rabbit. The 7 strictures are 7 lies. The High Overseer is the whelp of a wolfhound bitch. The 7 strictures are 7 lies. 7 lies. 7 lies.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
What happened to you? I denounce the oracles. The oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting. Where's Delilah?
What? Where'd you go? What? Stop turning off my powers. What? Why is it happening? Are you turning off my powers? You alright? Wow, that was an ambush. That was a big one. What's that? Oh. Pew! Jeez. That was a bloodbath. They kind of just showed up, huh? So you're just dead now? Just making sure. Always with the limbs, huh? Alright. Can I throw the whole body in there? I cannot. Wow, it went completely the wrong way. Warning on corrupted charms. Vice Overseer Melios. While traveling in Sarkonos, which is of course within your purview, I came across a matter that demands your attention. My brothers and I were using the overland route from Kaluro to Karnaca, escorting 2 of our sisters from the Oracular Order, as you requested months ago. My apologies for the delay. High Overseer Campbell is a busy man, as I'm sure you understand, and sometimes such deployments fall to the wayside, as his mind is devoted to some immediate concern of higher import in our struggle against the outsider. Halfway to Kanaka, our caravan stopped in a lakeside town where we learnt that a man had been recently murdered. Initially, this was no cause for our involvement until we heard about some of the things found in his keeping. Red wax candles that we suspect were mixed with ox blood, clippings of hair, and a painting that hung over his kitchen table, depicting a small girl child carrying 2 dried leaves. I need not tell a man of your wisdom that these things were of concern, but other clues confiscated at the site were far more serious. The victim's finally appointed rooms were located at the top floor, looking down over the lake. He was a merchant of some means, and, from what we found, it's clear that he was trafficking in heresy, attempting to buy an occult charm constructed of whalebone. What makes this case different is that the man was not attempting to purchase some superstitious sailor's carving from bygone days. Here, we have a situation in which a private citizen, and a functioning member of society, actually commissioned the creation of a new artifact aimed at a specific purpose. Those offering this service, from what we can tell, were attempting to craft a new charm from the shards of old whalebone talismans, Vice Overseer, we believe that this new artifact was damaged in some way, creating a rift between buyer and seller which resulted in murder. From what we've gathered, the item possessed some occult power. It also seemed to come at a cost, however, afflicting the bearer in several unwanted ways as well. Whether the individual or the cult responsible for the creation of the corrupted bone charm made it that way deliberately, or whether their capabilities proved somehow inferior, is not something we know at this time. However, this occurrence matches other such stories from across the Isles. As a coddled generation has grown more accepting of heresy, even taking delight in the tales of witchcraft found in lurid adventure stories, this is the result. Now, even those with no real connection to the void are attempting to devise their own disgusting rituals and talismans. Such corrupted bone charms and fractured runes could be more dangerous than the original artifacts, as impossible as that might seem. As I must now journey to Dunwall to take up my next assignment, I leave any further investigation in your capable hands. However, I've left copies of this letter with several outposts along the way to Karnaca, and I've asked that any loyal to the Abbey who come across these words, if they have the time and means, copy them for our brethren, and for those over whom they watch. The merchant is dead, but those who crafted this corrupted charm still walk the land, roving feet. Our worries are not overzealous imaginings, as some would claim, but represent a very real danger. As you will agree, these matters should be of grave concern to any who wish to keep our lands free from the curses of the void. Overseer Angus Duncan, Freyport Outpost, Morlaix. This is the Overseer's orders. Brother Pradcliffe, you are charged with surveillance of the Moocher Haven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the Office of the High Overseer. If any signs of organized heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember the strictures and you will not fail. Overseer Cranton. Yeah, he didn't go for backup, or got caught, because clearly has not panned out. Look at the skull down here. That's a nasty little addition there. The Interrogation. I was unable to extract much from this one. He was well trained. Feeding him his former companion elicited the most useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow unless he becomes violently deranged, in which case I'll have little choice but to put him down. So that's another overseer, and he fed him to him. Wow. That went from just an interrogation to surprisingly dark, even by their standards. Damn. They fed him as one of his co-workers, basically. That's a hell of a thing. Hey there. Leverage. I feel like we're getting these bone charms really late. How much game's left to even make these worthwhile at some point? Pull power, distance, and speed are increased, but mana cost is increased. Those aren't even particularly heinous responses. Like, oh, we'll make the thing more powerful, but it'll cost more. Which is like one of the more standard upgrade paths for skill in any game, really. Can I grab that? No paintings for me. There's a dog that's behind the wall. This place is weird.
Evie, I'm glad I found you. Is the painting of the void sealed?
Yes. I put the lantern back in Our Lady's studio. It'll be ready when she calls.
But I don't think Delilah will return this way. When she calls us, it will be to Dunwall Tower.
Probably true.
Evie, may I confess something to you? Promise not to tell the others.
Of course. You can always confide in me.
When I was in the studio, I painted the mark on my hand, just to see. It was foolish, I know, but I couldn't help myself.
Never be ashamed of your ambition. It's why she chose you.
Thank you. Your words are always exactly what I need, Evie. If only my birth sisters had been more like you.
Well, if they had, they'd still be alive, wouldn't they?
I know I'm so happy we can always confide in each other. We have such a great relationship. Now we both died tragically. Oh, I can't open the door. So much for that. I'll get to them in time. So many traps around here. Not particularly dangerous traps, but they do technically exist. There we go. Let's go ahead and test to see if I got them all or not. In the most dangerous way possible, which is standing directly in front of it as I trigger it. Oopsie. I mixed up all of my hotkeys really bad for a second there. Whoops. No, get out. No. Get out. No. Get out. There we go. That's so many traps. Holy crap. Oh, now there's whale oil too. Just to add to it. Hello? Hello? So we found her studio, as the game is proud to announce to me. Well, that seems like it's a big deal, huh? There's a weird lantern, a journal, a key. Are we safe yet? Let's find out, the hard way. We're good. Okay. I should check the journal first, just so we can find out, hopefully, what the lantern does before I freaking touch it and find out the hard way. Oh. That's probably where those two witches were. Hip. Oh, there's a dog. Sneaky, sneaky. Taken care of. There we go. No more dogs for you guys. I heard a warping noise. Ah, crap. They just show up wherever, huh? Oh, this one opens. I'm gonna be so sneaky. There we go. How you doing? Oh, you didn't see me. How convenient. No, that's supposed to be... Yeah, that's what I was going for. There we go. Much more accurate to my intention. Holy crap. Is that the starting room? There's dogs down there. I don't remember fighting the dogs. It's hard to say. This whole place looks kind of samey. It's a bunch of broken down rooms over and over again. So I can't tell if I'm looking at a place I've been to before or not half the time. Unfortunately. I can't tell if this is the same set of books as that set of books, though, which is amusing to me. Hello, mine. Not much going on in here. The shadow on Bitterleaf. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of a seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, her body clenched and shuddered. Oh, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer, until she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So, you are the lover, I presume. You, too, have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be mended. Nasty. She's sewing people! Real people! Let's get back to... Not breakable. Let's get back to that lantern. Where was that? It was up here. Can I grab you? Nope. I'm really bad at recognizing which paintings are going to be worth money and which ones aren't. Wow. There's the West Wing key. Delilah's journal. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young Lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Havelock and his lickspittles will put the child on the throne, but it will be me they are crowning. Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They call me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach to the spirit? Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There, I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. I imagine one of my enemies as a still life imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
That's insane. So she's trying to possess Emily. Are these all creepy drawings of Emily? Yeah, they are. Even though it's it's only like 3 drawings repeating over and over again, though, which is also weird. Go ahead and do one of these real quick. Haven't done one of those the entire mission yet. It's probably a good time. Oh, it just warped into my inventory. I thought we were gonna do something with it, like, immediately. There's the gallery. I probably have to get through some of the rooms I was looking at here. Yeah, this place is probably organized in a way where you have to go through that hole in the floor to proceed. So everything past here is probably a continuation from there. So you do have to you have to drop down then. Might be something up there. Have I checked up here yet? Oh, it's all one place. I think I did check here already. Or at least there's not anything to check. Hey, puppers. Oh, that's that taken care of. Whole place seems pretty open. Until I open the gallery, probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, key. Oh, there's a key right there. So you weren't really supposed to look for it necessarily, because they made it easy on you. Explosive bolts. I've been to this door before, haven't I? Are we in the front door? Front entrance? Oh yeah, that's where the trap was. This place is really familiar. Let's see, there's no evidence of anything upstairs, like no runes, no bone charms. Use lantern to illuminate the painting in the gallery. So I currently have no reason to think that there would be any kind of, anything hidden away upstairs for me to look at that's worthwhile. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's startling in the moment, isn't it? Oh. Hi. Gotcha. Oh. Hey, cut that out. Okay, things are getting a little noisy around here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yay! I like my lightning traps. There's a lot of these guys. I'm shockingly bad at aiming sometimes. There we go. She walked into the mine. There's a lot of you guys. Apparently Delilah demands a surprising amount of loyalty. There we go. Alright, good job, buddy. He's scary effective. Weird how you had to level up a skill, though, to gain the ability to summon a higher rank of your own guild. It's like, you think that they'd all be willing from the get-go, but no, you gotta put a bunch of runes into it. You gotta literally use magic, high-level magic, in order to get the ability to summon more of your own people in a conflict, for some reason. Or, I mean, a different rank of person from your conflict. From your covenant. We're getting background noises. It's you again, huh? It's always with you. And a no powers run, those things would actually be dangerous, probably. Because if you had no powers, you wouldn't be able to see these things. But I've clearly not made an effort to make that kind of playthrough. Alright, oh, that didn't work. I tried to jump it. I did. I tried. Where you at? Haha! Distraction. Oh, this looks dangerous. Ow. My blood, huh? How's that gonna work out? You don't seem to have gotten much of my blood. I don't think that really went as planned for you, I would say. Well, honestly, the painting was one of the less guarded things I've found so far. Delilah's notes. Brunhilde came to me last night while I was at my studio in the West Wing, finishing the ritual painting of a young lady, Emily. She informed me that one of our girls allowed herself to get caught and interrogated at Coldridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems Daud is oblivious to my plans. I definitely know now. So could I have gotten information from one of those... Hello. A lot of you. Whoa! I took out so many of them in one swing. Freaky. So if I had taken a closer look at the witch at the prison, could I have found more information out, I wonder? What is that supposed to look like? This little thing here is weird. Well, without much further ado... Those are a bunch of paintings. It's a painting of paintings that are painting a painting. Painting? Alright. The Void. Delilah's masterwork. That's the same... yes, same dialogue.
You have many talents, Daud, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. You see it now. Emily's life hangs in the balance, and Delilah's, and the fate of an empire. The end is coming, and it's been glorious to watch you throw your will against the machinery you set into motion. All things end. All things burn to ash. But you, my friend, burn bright.
It's kind of interesting how there's 4 marked characters, and in both storylines you end up with one of each of the marked characters fighting against another one of the two of them, presumably ending in only 2 of them surviving, right? I figured Daud versus Delilah, one of us probably has to die, and then in my playthrough Corvo killed Granny Rags. And then there were fewer. Whoa. That really took me out of the moment. I'm like, leap of faith time! And then Chandelier. Whoops.
The Void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
This is strange, the idea of having a level take place here. Delilah's ritual site. I guess it probably feels something like the boss fight against Granny Rags, which in itself was odd. It was an odd fit in the game. Okay. So my objective is to kill her. Might as well save where we are. Don't know why I made a new one. I should have really just overwrote it. Find a suitable replacement painting. What? For non-lethal. So I could replace the painting and stop her from taking over Emily. That's the clever trick. Or I could just kill her. Crap.
Daud.
Have you slain all my sisters? Well, it doesn't matter. I can carry on alone at this point. I must say, I'm surprised you came this far. You're the one who gave me this chance in the first place. I thought I might see the Lord Protector pop up at the last minute, but never you.
I suspect Corvo's busy.
Are you doing this for Emily? Don't bother. You killed her mother in front of her and sold her to a gang of murderous crooks. You think she's fit for the throne? No. The girl Emily Kaldwin will have the mind of Delilah the First, who did not inherit everything she got, but came to power through the force of her own genius.
Your genius couldn't keep me from reaching you. It won't save you now.
Oh. Who have your victims been, Daud? Civil servants? The housekeeping staff? Drunken boys on watch duty and frail old aristocrats? None like me. Your mother should have taught you not to anger a witch. I'll kill you!
This is awkward. This is awkward. Oh, look at all these people. I was, trying to drop assassinate her. Didn't really work out. How many grenades do I have? I have other mines too, right? Yay! So many options. Time to use every power. Ow. Pain. Oops. Didn't really mean to kill my own friend there. Where are you going?
No! You can't do this! My life.
Oh yeah?
Come in. Come in.
You can't do this. Done. No, but seriously. Oh, found every rune, almost every charm. We missed one corrupt one. High chaos ending. That was a super sloppy playthrough of that level. I am amused by the fact that I did the Fallout 4 thing. That my approach to the big showdown of that game was to at one point in Fallout 4, one of your settlements gets attacked as part of the story, and I instead of fighting normally, I planted like 100 turrets on the ground right there on the spot because I could, and then pulled out a nuke and just started firing nukes at things. And it's like, it was such comical overreaction. And similarly here, once I fought Delilah, I'm like, summon a teammate. Mines. Oh, I guess it's over. I even threw grenades around. I'm like, yeah, let's see what happens. I won. Woo! Surprise. Everything is connected. Delilah's threat is ended. You've made your choices. Come what may.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Kaldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy, made my living as a killer, one of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an Empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. For you. I asked for my life. When I killed your Empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How Daud, the legendary assassin, spent his last days doing whatever it took to save Emily Kaldwin, defied the keepers of Coldridge Prison, faced down gang leaders and the terrors of Brigmore Manor. And with the end coming, you cut a savage swath through Dunwall, blood and terror, for the fate of the Empire. A story never to be told. And you leave the ending up to Corvo. That's courage. You make your own choice and accept the price.
That definitely seemed like a pretty clear case of high versus low chaos endings. I bet that he doesn't kill you if you don't savage your way across the landscape the way I did. But I did. Alright guys, this has been Dishonored's second story DLC, third DLC overall. I think the City Trials technically came first. But that's not a story DLC, it's a weird series of bonus levels type thing. So this has been the Brigmore Witches. The follow-up to the Blade of Dunwall. Sword of Dunwall? Blade of Dunwall? Crap. Something of Dunwall. And I've done both, so there we go. I have the complete Dishonored story now, and we can now continue through Dishonored 2, having a full understanding of what happened over the course of this game exactly. Although, by later points, not that much more was revealed, unless we'll see if any of this stuff comes up more so than I already know of. I'm being vague, I should probably just stop talking about it, since I'm trying not to overtly spoil elements of Dishonored 2. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.